Welcome back to moreforlife.com. As always, I'm Michael Moore. In part 2 of our session with Bernie, we enhanced her look with eye and cheek color. Now in part 3, we'll continue with adding more definition to her eyes and finish up with lip color. Let's get going. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and do more liner now. We're gonna take more liner up onto the top of the eye just to give her that instant uplift. So we're gonna go back to the Espresso Brown gel liner. I do not want too hard of line on Bernie. If you want more drama to take this into like a really deep smoky eye or something like that, you could do that with a black liner. Go ahead and close for me. When you're doing this, I want you to basically just kind of hold your hand right there into the root of these eyelashes. Eyeliner was created to give the look of thicker eyelashes way back in the Cleopatra era. I'm not going for the wing on her. I'm just going for a thicker line. You see how instantly it gives her a lot more drama to the eye. With somebody who has more of a traditional Asian eye, the thicker you go on the lid will give more definition and more depth. So if you have more of a disappearing eyelid, make sure that you take it and go thicker. So let's go ahead and let's just put a coat of mascara on here so you can see a somewhat of a finished look. We're gonna take a volumizing mascara, putting it into the root of these eyelashes and pulling it all the way up and through the eyelash. I always hold my finger up here so everything gets onto my finger. It's a little bit harder for you to do that, but sometimes putting a credit card, a business card, or a spoon up there will prevent you from getting anything on your own eyelid. Always make sure you get it down into the root, pulling it all the way through. The biggest pet peeve of mine, one of the biggest pet peeves of mine, is when women start with their mascara on their tip and go down to the root. What happens there is then you have all the weight on the outside, which will then bring the natural curl out of those eyelashes. So get into the root. So most of the weight is down there, which automatically will keep the curl into those eyelashes longer. When you have an almond-shaped eye like Bernie has, make sure that you're putting most of your mascara on the outer quarter of the eye so that you're giving that uplift, which is, we're just really celebrating that uplift. So now she's done with her basically like her 5-minute application. So what we're gonna do is we're now gonna take into a couple more minutes, which would then take her into a wonderful evening look. So what I want to do now is we're going to take her into evening by not giving her a smoky eye. Once again, we talked about how she really likes the Angelina Jolie look. We've got that going on in the eye right now. I'm just going to celebrate this wonderful depth that she has. So we're going to be taking a little bit of color, and she likes a little color. She likes to play. We're going to actually take this wonderful purple and brown combination and put it right in the outside quarter of the eye. I'm applying this quite heavy and thick just so you can see it, and then we'll blend it. So when you're concerned with the aging process because of the nasolabial folds, stay with a soft, more natural lip color. Soft pinks are always one of the most simple way to really take the age off the face. If we're gonna go to something really dark and deep, like let's say for instance, even this bright red of the brush, that will instantly bring more attention through here. You have to really make sure that you've got the right feeling, the right attitude to be able to do that at that moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove her lip color now. And I'm gonna be taking a little bit of her powder foundation again, just to even out the tone of the lip and really perfect the lip line. Because remember, she did have that pimple on the edge of the lip, which was her area of opportunity. So now what I wanna do is give her something that's going to take her more into evening without being too heavy or too dark. And so we're gonna pick something that's kind of like her lip color, but only emphasizing it a little bit more. And instead of going to a gloss like we did for daytime, we're gonna go to a full powered lipstick for nighttime. This will actually last longer on her. So we're gonna go to like a bricky red that has a lot of warmth in it, and it will neutralize in the color of her lip as well, because she has a lot of pink in the base. So you always have to think about that. What color is a lipstick going to turn on you? Putting a little bit of foundation all over the lip first will prevent that sometimes. So don't worry about getting the lip line kind of perfect all the time, because I'm gonna actually go back and we're gonna apply a lip liner. Because of having a neutral lipstick with a little bit of color in it, we're picking a neutral lip liner. So you're gonna start with creating the Cupid's bow and then going from the outside of the lip and going in. This will prevent everything from flowing off the lip and going into fine lines. This is a nice creamy textured lipstick, so it's giving her a lot of moisture to the lip, but nothing heavily or hard or dry or matte. Bernie tends to feel really dry as it is, so a matte lipstick will only tend to make it look drier. And so you automatically see how this brightness, there's still more drama to the lip, but it's still not a hard, heavy, dark lip that's going to bring more attention to the nasolabial fold. So I'm going to give a little bit more fun to this lip. We're going to give a little bit more gloss and a little bit more color. I always love taking a warm color and a cool color and blending them together and seeing what comes up. This is a simple, easy way to take you from like a fall look into a spring, summer look or vice versa. Play with your colors that you have at home, create something new for yourself. That's all for our session with Bernie. I hope you enjoyed seeing her lovely transformation. Be sure to check out more of our videos right here on moreforlife.com. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.